Hey guys, back with another video. So I just got these seeds in from Johnny's. This year I'm really going for feverfew. I got this one. And I got this one. And I'm also gonna plant these marigolds. I'm gonna do a little experiment with these ones. So stay tuned for that one. It'll be in the end of the video. Both of the feverfews say to direct seed when the soil can be worked. So since I'm in zone 9B, the soil can always be worked. But since it's spring, beginning of spring, I'm gonna direct seed these and see how they go. It says to just direct seed them, press them into the soil, keep the soil moist until germination. So that's what I'm gonna do. And these seeds are super tiny. They are tiny, tiny, tiny. And in this pack, there is 1,000. That's just crazy. It's hard to direct seed when the seeds are this small, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use a stick that I just found to make a little line in the soil. Wait, no, I'm not doing that. What am I thinking? I'm gonna use this stick that I just found just to scratch the soil a little bit so I can put the seeds in.
I could steer on my grandma's lap while she drank beer, but I don't think I've known you but half a year. But I heard about you in Buddare and Turlock and Tulare and every other town from there to here. Well, I've been hauling freight my whole working life. I never found no time to find no wife, but I thought we hit it off, yeah, we could paint that town. But now I see you going straight with me. There was some other life you'd rather lead. So when I get back home, think you better not be around. You're only 10 more miles as the crow flies. About 20 miles of winding road as the truck drives. But you're 1,000 miles and my heart tries to keep loving you even though you lie. Think I'll turn this rig around and just wave goodbye. One more.
I still have this many seeds left. I poured them in my hand first, and that way I can control how many seeds I was putting down, and that way not too many seeds fell out of the packet. Keeping my hands dirty.
About 20 miles of winding road as the truck drives. But you're 1,000 miles and my heart tries to keep loving you even though you lie. Think I'll turn this rig around and just wave goodbye. I think I'll turn this rig around and just wave goodbye. I'm about to turn this rig around and just wave goodbye.
Alright, so here's what I just planted. And you can see the tiny little seeds, those little white lines. Those are the feverfew seeds. And I just went along here and just planted them all the way down. And then on the other side, I also planted the other variety, and I just laid them down and smashed them in, pressed them into the soil. Now I planted some feverfew here that I started in the house, and the snails came and ate some, but I did see a few, like here, we have a baby feverfew, and so I made sure not to disturb those ones that I seen. So with the white swan marigold that I have, that I just got from Johnny's, I'm gonna plant this in my third succession of ranunculus. I'm gonna blend it in the bare spots because I have a feeling that these aren't gonna go for very long. It gets warm here, I'm in zone 9B, and it gets 80 degrees in May. I think by the time that these get big enough to crowd the ranunculus, the ranunculus and the anemones are already gonna be done. So I'm gonna put these in the ground. On the back of the packet, it says direct sow after all danger of frost has passed, 1/4 of an inch deep. So I'm just gonna put these guys in the ground and we'll see what happens. Again, it's an experiment. Most planting is an experiment unless you know from the prior year. So let's get started. So I just realized that after planting after direct sowing these marigolds that I didn't hit record, so you didn't get to see me put them in the ground. But I planted them in about 29 different spots. I made sure to only put 2 seeds per hole because these seeds were on the more expensive side. I think I paid, I want to say it was like $11 or maybe it was $18 for 100 seeds. So yeah, like I said, I only put 2 seeds per hole. I planted about 29 different holes. These beds are approximately 10 feet long and 2 feet wide. So 29 between the 2 beds is a decent amount. The marigolds get pretty big, so I think that's a good amount and good spacing that I got in between them. And I'll show you my little holes that I made. I just scratched the surface again. I just scratched a little hole and then covered it with about 1/4 inch of soil. So let me show you a little close up. So I found the empty spots where there's bare spots in between some of the ranunculus, some of the ones that are the spots that the corms didn't make it. And so like I planted here in this bare spot. I put some seeds in there. I put another one here, which is fairly close, but gosh, what is that called? God, I'm so terrible with my words. I can never remember. I'll just pull them out as if they both pop up, because I think that planting is too close. We got another one here. I planted another one here, out in the outer side of the bed. Got one here. Let's go on the other bed. So a bare spot on the end I done here. Got one this bare spot, this bare spot, this bare spot, here, up along the fence, which my chickens, hopefully they won't be able to get to them. Got one here. I got a lot of bug damage right here. I'm seeing right now. And back here, I've got to get some eggshells, smash up some of my eggshells and throw them out. That's how I keep snails at bay, keep the slugs at bay. All right, so make sure you like and subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with how these grow. All right, keep your hands dirty and stay dirty, my flower friends.